What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Anime Vanguards video. Today I'll be going over 5 units which are absolute must-haves from update 7.5, as well as a basic summary of what they do. I'll start this list off with the easier units that all of you can easily obtain, and then I'll gradually work my way up to the harder and more time-consuming units to obtain here. Before we get into it though, make sure to like the video. It helps me out a lot more than you think, and maybe comment or join the Discord below, since I do enjoy interacting with y'all. The first unit on this list is Weather Report, aka Newsman in game. Weather Report is a DPS and support hybrid with the ability to burn, slow, and make enemies take more damage from attacks. His passives have a multitude of utility. He can turn enemies into snails, cutting their speed in half for 30 seconds. He can burn enemies with thunderclouds that he summons on the track, and lastly, his attacks also apply Bubbled, which makes enemies take 30% more damage from the next attack that hits them. Overall, he is a really easy unit to get from this update, so I highly recommend him. The second unit on this list is going to be Quetzalcoatl. I think that's her name. Quetzalcoatl is a very good fire element unit, being able to apply burn with her attacks, and will buff any fire element units in range by 20% damage, making her have good synergy with units such as Alibaba, who are also on the banner. Her second passive essentially changes her attack patterns with every single attack. She'll start out with her second attack from her moveset, which is a medium circle AoE, then she'll go to her third attack, which is a full AoE, and then her fourth attack, which is also a full AoE, and then she gains 50% damage with each attack, and then resetting the bonus upon restarting the cycle, which this lets her get some crazy numbers in terms of damage and DPS. Before we continue the list, I'm telling y'all a joke, since who knows, maybe y'all will laugh. What's the worst way to find out you're unattractive? When the guy with the white van is suddenly all out of candy. The third unit I'm going to recommend you all to get is Mereoleona, who is obtained from doing this little questline right here in the Events tab. She's an excellent fire DPS unit who can use her ability to stack damage over time. However, she lowers her range with each attack while the ability is toggled on. Thankfully though, you can toggle the ability off to reset all stat buffs and debuffs. Her passives also let her do more damage to already burning enemies, and increases her own burn damage with each burn applied by her. Second to last, we have Jin Mori, who is this current World Lines unit. He is a broken, pure DPS unit who currently holds the highest DPS in this game, but that's about it. He doesn't have much utility other than pure damage. He summons clones that increase his own damage and are basically a copy of the base Jin Mori placement, but with lower stats. You can summon 3 clones with his ability, and can even sell the base Jin Mori placement to buff the clones. Note, however, though, that Jin Mori becomes unplaceable after he is sold, and the buff only lasts 5.7 minutes. Lastly, we have Escanor, and we all saw this coming. He has a huge amount of damage and will apply burn off of it with each attack, as well as applying a burn with 100% of his damage when an enemy leaves his range. He uses the hour stacks counter to grow stronger and weaker over time, with each wave either increasing or decreasing his stack by 1, depending on what part of the cycle you're on. He will increase his stacks up to 12 starting from 0, and then once you hit 12 stacks, he will then decrease his stacks from 12 to 0. When his stacks are at 12, he burns everything in range for 2% of his damage each second, on top of increasing his stats more. Escanor can also burn unit slots, making them unable to be placed, but increasing his hour stacks permanently by 1 stack for each unit burned. If all unit slots are empty or burned, he becomes free to place and upgrades himself for free once every wave. Now that's going to be the end of the list and the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, as well as join the Discord below. Like I stated earlier, I enjoy talking to y'all and answering y'all's questions, so I hope to see you in the Discord or putting a comment under the video.
My name is Fire.